when we report to a manager, by definition, we are giving them power to govern over us. So in that sense, you need their approval. And if we think back to tribal days, if we are a tribe member, there's going to be a tribal leader. And that leader, by definition, governs over us. But the difference here is if the manager is a bully, then we can't take what they say to heart because then we're giving power to someone who doesn't deserve to have power. And our validation should not come from a manager who is a bully. We have the power to pick and choose where the external validation comes from. And we discern if this is constructive feedback, we accept the feedback, we are thankful for the feedback because it helps us grow and helps us improve. But if the feedback is not constructive and if the feedback is false, then we have the power to reject that feedback. And I've actually been looking into this concept of bully a little bit, just because I've been meeting a lot of people who are being bullied or who have been bullied in the past. I have been bullied, and the kind of like persona and the archetype of these bullies in the workplace, the psychologists call them psychopaths, and they do exist. So there's two types of psychopaths. One chooses a career in criminal activities, and the other type of psychopaths choose a career in corporate America. They're all psychopaths. And the commonality is they don't care about how other people feel. They just care about how they feel, what they want from you. And they feel sense of joy and accomplishment when they make other people suffer. That is the archetype of a psychopath, like the kind of like official definition of the word psychopath. And when we report to a psychopath, there's nothing we could do to gain their validation because that's not what they're about. And what they're really good is they create confusion in the organization, but they're very calm because they created that confusion to begin with. And so, from management's perspective, oh, this manager is very effective because they're calm and everyone else is confused. And that's the reason why these psychopaths get promoted. And so our job is one, to not be the bully, right? The other thing is when we see one, we know not to give them our power because there's nothing we could do to get their validation. We don't want their validation. If we get their validation, that means we become one of them. That's the only reason why they would validate us. Our option in that case is then to find another tribe where the tribe leader is an actual leader.